All right, time to try to make you some money. Forget about all this Burger King and tax invasion stuff. Buffalo Wild Wings, okay? Stock recently took a big hit. You remember, it wasn't maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I think the street overreacted, management's guidance. Now the dust is beginning to settle, and you can see it's probably time to start building that position in it. Now this week, they got a bump from news that they're entering the taco industry with Rusty Taco. They're also going to be in the pizza business. Pizza Rev last week. So-so on that kind of stuff. Listen, I'm much more excited about the fact that, are you ready for some football? Because these guys execute so well, particularly during football season. Now, in fact, save for that hiccup, over the years, execution has really been amazing. Now, technically, right now, I like to see it hold above 142. Don't want them to fall below there. Certainly 140 would be your stop loss. But from here, I'm looking for a minimum 167. Danny, what do you think about this one?
What do I think about the poor chickens, or what do I think about the stock? I'm just kidding. No, I
are
actually.
You still a vegetarian?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
I still am. So I do think about the poor chickens when I invest in stocks.
But she like Jamba Juice.
Exactly.
Celery, okay. Chickens, go ahead.
I would say that I love this little fall off, and we've talked about the stock before. And I
You're the
think
buy and
that
dipper.
Yeah, I like the dip. I like the fact that they're investing. They're actually making acquisitions. Long term, I would like to see them have a nice repurchase. I would like to see them fall along their peers in that regard. But I do like the stock.
Listen, I don't care about the chickens because somebody's going to eat them. And I bought the stock. I was on the show. I bought it on that dip. When it fell back, we bought it. And when it broke above 145 the other day, Charles, what happens when a stock falls like that? It goes sideways for a few days. It's very bullish. It broke above the highest level of that consolidation. That is a major breakout, in my opinion. And now you'll see money start coming in after, the falling knife fell. Now money's coming back in.
I'm sorry, Kate. They're hiring, though. Like, we talk about these low-income jobs. They're leveraging that. They also have increased their prices a little bit to make up for all the Obamacare. They got that. They're covering all their costs. And come on, it's not just football. It's the Final Four. It's college ball.
They did great with the World Cup.
I mean, yeah. I was just going to say, this is Matt's pick, remember, for millennials who are watching out there that wanted a good stock for their portfolio, and millennials love buffalo wings, as you always point out.
During the Super Bowl, 1.5 billion chicken wings are eaten. During that, yes. I'm sorry, Danny. But if you expand that out, I mean, that's just in one weekend, Super Bowl weekend. So if we're talking about the full year, this company is just positioned for growth. I'm not a wing
What I
eater
would
either,
say, because you can hear it here with us, guys, we're so optimistic about it. This is one of these companies that can be a victim of its own success.
Yeah.
And I think that's why that last earnings report, which would have most companies would have died for, they were actually punished. So I would caution viewers. This is one of these names, when it does get hit on a subpar earnings report, you better double check it before you take a loss, because this is a great company. I know people who own franchises in it, and I think it's a great name for millennials, grandparents, anyone in between.
The one concern, though, is they bought those 2 franchises, and the CEO talked about buying more. I don't want them to get a little too cute here and start buying too many. Stick with what you know. You know wings, stick with it.
Exactly.